Hey guys, my name is Travis and I create weekly content on car modifications, engine swaps, and step-by-step tutorial videos. If that sounds like something you guys might be interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss an upload. Now that we're done with the intro, let's get into today's video. Alright, so today's video is going to be about my 96 Mustang that has a 5.0 swapped into it. I'm having some issues with the trans brace. I believe I didn't install it right, so I'm going to show you guys what I did and how to fix it. And in case any of you guys have any issues like this, you might be able to fix it yourself just by watching this video. So drop a like if this video does help you, and let's get into it. About to go under the car, so I'm going to be using my GoPro. That's why the video quality and probably the audio changed, but we have the car jacked up. I just have it resting on 4 dummy tires so it doesn't go anywhere. It has the e-brake up, and I'm going to show you now what I mean by I installed this brace improperly. If you notice, the bolt is still hanging out. I didn't notice that before, and it didn't go all the way through. It's supposed to be on this side, because this, let me get you a better angle. This is the entire brace for the car, and then this is the brace for the transmission. The bolt is supposed to go through supposed to go through this wall, the brace on this second wall here, and then bolt on the other side. For some reason I feel like I just that slipped my mind. So just to make you aware, the trans brace that I'm using is a solid mount trans brace, so we don't have that flexibility of when you're using a rubber brace. I also have a solid engine mount as well, that's here. So there's no rubber braces in this car for mounting the engine or the tranny. That's what made this so hard, and probably what made me think that that's where that was supposed to be. But I have a crowbar, some simple hand tools here, and I'm gonna start by taking this bolt out and trying my best to align this where I could get the bolt through the 2 sides, and that should be all that we have to do today to get the box to stop moving from left to right, because obviously with it sitting like this, it's just flexing this plate is why it's moving. So I'm gonna take that bolt out and try to get it as best aligned in here, and then I'll come back and record the results. So I used the jack to brace the tranny for when I took this bolt out, and I used a bottleneck jack to carry the brace up because it was lopsided. I'm assuming because we don't have that playroom, because we have the solid mount, that this was needed, but I used a maul and I hit this side back in, and from this side you should be able to see what's the end result. Basically you have to get that bolt through this side, the mount, and the other side, and then it has like a lock nut or washer on the other side that holds it in place. So now I shouldn't get that play, or shouldn't feel the gearbox moving around. Also, I found out that the bolts under here were slack. I could turn my gearbox bolts with my finger, so I had to tighten those up. And hopefully when we drive it now, it doesn't give any issues. But you're gonna need 2 jacks to do this job, just to align it properly, and you're gonna need a maul and a crowbar. Yeah, so other than that, we just gotta drive it now to make sure that everything is fine with it and we don't feel any type of play in it anymore.
on the driving.
Well, okay, let's do it.
How we looking, Mr. Motto? Looking good. All right. All right. Going over there? Let's go over that side.
Hey.
Ah,
You fucking swing that one. No, because they was coming. And then
go, go, go.
Come on. Here he comes.
Alright, so I forgot to do an outro for this video on the day that I actually recorded it, so it's the day after. And just giving a bit of advice on having solid mounts. It's not a good idea for someone that's just going to be dailying the car or driving it every now and again. Now for me, who's just going to be using it in drifting videos or burnouts or sliding around a roundabout or something like that, it's kind of fine. But what I figured out is every week or so I'm gonna have to be tightening up those mounting bolts. Even the bolts that connect the bell housing to the gearbox itself were extremely loose, and even though I tightened them up, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back slack because I tightened those up before. So having solid mounts, all that vibration, all the harshness actually has to go somewhere. And those transmission mounts look like they're taking the most beating. So even if you do get solid motor mounts, do not get solid transmission mounts. It's not a good idea, especially in a 5.0, especially being carbureted. There's going to be more of that vibration throughout the car, so it's not a good idea. Hopefully this video helps you. If it does, please drop a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if this is the type of content that you guys usually watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.